There are certain women out here who don't like men for a certain their job or their job description, which is crazy to me. Like there are a lot of women who don't want to date plumbers. It's ridiculous because they're the very ones who are out here talking about, I need a man to make six figures. I need him to make six figures. I need him to make money. All of these things, but not, don't realize the types of jobs that actually make the money that they're saying they want. This is the confusing part about a lot of these women because they don't know what they're talking about. They're just talking. So there are women who don't want to date plumbers because they don't like the type of work it is. They don't want men who are welders or any of the jobs that don't seem like cute jobs to them, or jobs where the men don't seem like they're a boss. Because in their minds, a boss is a man who is, has a corporate job, and he's the head of the company. He's a CEO of the company and he runs everybody. He's the boss. He's a CEO, and he got to dress. He got to look a certain way, and he's controlling and running the show. But at the same time, they don't understand, okay, if he does have that type of job, he's not going to have much time for you. See, they want a man who's what they view as a boss, a CEO, who has unlimited amount of money to just travel, unlimited amount of time to just play with them all day and take them shopping and do all these things for them and show up to their friends in a nice fancy car and make them look good in front of their family. It's a movie. It's a fairy tale. It's something they've seen in a movie that they are now projecting into real life and thinking that that's what they're going to get. Because in real life, even if a man is a CEO of his own company, baby, he's not going to have time for you. He's got to work. What they don't realize is a man who is a CEO of his company, he has to work 10 times harder than a man who has a 9 to 5. It's not like TV where if he is taking a trip, it's probably a business trip where he has to work. So he probably work more hours than a guy who's working a 9 to 5. So he's not going to have time to be home with you lollygagging and shooting the shit. He's responsible for his business. So it's more work that he has to pour into it to make sure that it grows. It's a movie. It's a line, it's a script that these women want in real life. And they can never find it because it's not realistic. You want a man who got time to travel, pay for everything, do all of this stuff, not realizing that it's unrealistic. And then they're wondering why they can't find it because, baby, it doesn't exist. Not saying you can't have a man that could travel, but he still got work to focus on. If he makes a lot of money, he got to maintain that money. You just don't make money and then say, oh, let's just go spend it all. He has to work. He has to maintain the money. He has to make sure that the money is still coming in. He got to make sure that his business affairs are in order. He got to make sure that he can maintain what he has worked hard for. It just don't, like I said with marriage, you don't just get married and boom, that's it. All right, now everything goes out the drain. We just married now. We don't have to work on it. We don't have to do anything. We here. We made it. No, the work starts when you get that business. When you start that business, the work starts. When you get married, the work starts. It just doesn't just stop there in there. But they're so misinformed. They're just going off of a feeling and what they think. And they don't really have the real actual information. And this is where you fall short. This idea of a certain job and a certain look is how a lot of these women look. Your job has to look good. It has to look like it means something. When a lot of these plumbers make good money, they don't want a bus driver, but they telling me, because I don't know the bus driver salaries, but people are telling me in certain states, bus drivers do pretty damn well. So you don't want a bus driver because, oh, that's frowned upon. Girl, your man a bus driver. Ha ha ha, like your children. It's a job. Oh, he a plumber. Oh, girl, he clean, fix toilets. Oh, what kind of job is that? It's a job that pays well. Men take care of themselves and their families doing their job really well. So they want the look of it all. And to me, that's just really dumb it doesn't make any sense. Everything is about a facade. Everything is about a look, not about what it actually is. And that's what's ruining a lot of these women and the men that they pick. You're not picking based on what's real. You're picking on what you think it should look like and all of this other BS that has nothing to do with healthy relationships and marriage.